Hello, very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of series in the APM end-to-end framework. Okay, so in the past video, we have created the structure of the framework, and in the next video, we have set the base class. Okay, and after that, we have set the right config dot property. Then we have set the reusable functions. Okay, that is utility class. Now in this video we are going to see the next the classes which are going to add. Okay, for example, first we need to integrate this framework with the extend report. Okay, for that we need to write a simple code, right, to write link with the extend report and generate an extend report. Okay, so I already have write code in my class. Let me copy and just paste it. Okay, so let me copy this extend report. Okay, I'll paste here and just tell you it's a very simple code. Right, first, right, we are going to use extend spark reporter, and then we are going to, I just created two static references. One is extend and test. Okay, a test is used to create a test and is going to capture the test name. Okay, and next one is right extent is used to restore the path of the reporter. Okay, for storing the path of the reporter we are going to use extend spark reporter. HTML reporter equal to new extend spark reporter and the path of the report. You need to keep the path of the report where the report needs to be generated. Okay, and we used to create an object called reference and attach report HTML report. You are going to attach an HTML reporter in the path. Okay, and it's going to create one test, and that test name will be captured and stored and it will be returned to test. Okay, and after that it's going to refresh the report. Okay, so this is simple code which I added in my framework. Okay, next, right, we are going to add log4j. As we already saw, right, we added the log4j dependency right in our framework. Okay, these two dependency we have added in our pom.xml already. Okay, and the src main resources, I have already created this log4j2.xml. This file I already have my code in my right in my eclipse. Right, I'm just copying it and I'm pasting here. Okay, so this tells a logger, right, it used to capture the log, right, and print in the console. This is going to print in the console with a timestamp: year, month, date, hour, milliseconds. Okay, and what logger, for example, it launched an app, it closed an app, right, it launched a view page, right, it clicked a particular it tapped a particular link, right, like that we can able to keep the logs for our debugging purpose or identifying purpose. Right, for this we can use this log4 j2 dot xml in our code so that we can add loggers into our code. Okay, this also we can add it. Okay, next, right, I can add right hooks also. Hooks, right, before start and after start. This is one of an cucumber class, right. So before the launch of the code, it invokes something. Okay, let me add a right class here, hooks. Okay, let me add a hooks class here. Okay, so before launching, right, it just an right before step and then close step, right after step we are going to add. Okay, that also I'll copy here. I have to before and after annotation here, this in cucumber annotations, right. I'll just copy it and I'll paste here. Okay, so now it's going to right, we need to right, call this method. I'll copy and I'll paste here. Okay, now we need to extend it, extends library class. Okay, So we copied that, then we call the quit method also, quit driver here. Okay, so hooks, right, it works before, right, and after step, before the step definition. So that's why I kept in the step definition package. Before launch of a step definition, this hooks works, right. It opens the app, and after the steps has been completed, it closes the app, it quits the driver. Okay, so that's why I kept in the step definition, so that before a step has been launched, right, this driver is initialized, and then after the step has been closed, it quits the driver. Okay, so this is an cucumber class which we add in our write framework. It makes write work very easy. Okay, now, right, we added the extend report manager log4j. Right, we also add the test runner class also. Okay, through test runner class only we are going to execute the cucumber framework. Okay, so this test runner I'm going to use test ng. Right, instead of JUnit we can use JUnit also. So I'm going to use test ng. I'm just going to copy this from the previous code, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so here I'm going to use cucumber options. In that I'm going to use the future file. Okay, let me take the path of the future file, right, and I'll take the copy qualified name, and I will paste here. Okay, so it's, and I'll remove the project name, I'll keep only the path. Okay, then step definitions we should copy it. Okay, so I'll just copy this one, and I'll keep the glue in the glue. I'll give the step definitions, going to call the step definitions, and I need to write keep the hooks also in the glue. Okay, okay, now next one is plugin is we generate reports. One is a cucumber report, and next one is an write cucumber report.html and cucumber report.json. This we are going to keep under plugin, and this is going to store under target folder, which is in our framework. Okay, now I'm just using extend abstract cucumber test, so that it we are going to run with our test ng class instead of JUnit. If you want to run with an test ng, we need to extend abstract test ng cucumber test. Okay, so all these things are basic things which I added in the framework. Continue to follow the series. Okay, next we are going to add pages and steps, and we are going to run one end-to-end test case in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day, have a nice learning. Meet you soon in the next part of video. Bye.